open is the only light, stabbing through the belly of a rainy night. The linoleum's buffed to a dull gray shine, and the jukebox is choking on a country line. I'm the only soul at the countertop, waiting for the ticking of the world to stop. The waitress is leaning on a coffee pot, thinking about the things that she hasn't got. The steam is rising in a ghostly curl, in a slow motion black and white lonely world. It's just an empty diner at 3 a.m., a harbor for the broken and the lost of them, where the coffee's bitter and the talk is thin, and nobody asks where the hell you've been. A fluorescent island in a sea of black, with no way forward and no way back, at the empty diner at 3 a.m. I see my reflection in the napkin chrome, 1,000 miles from a place called home. The sugar shaker and the ketchup red are the only witness to the things unsaid. There's a trucker sleeping in the corner booth, drowning out the jagged and the hollow truth. They say the morning brings a brand new start, but it's a long time coming to a heavy heart. So I'll take another refill and a piece of pie, and watch the headlights of the world go by. It's just an empty diner at 3 a.m., a harbor for the broken and the lost of them, where the coffee's bitter and the talk is thin, and nobody asks where the hell you've been. A fluorescent island in a sea of black, with no way forward and no way back, at the empty diner at 3 a.m. Yeah, the rain is hitting, the clock is quitting, just sitting here with a lonely fear, in an empty diner at 3 a.m. The leather's cracked and the spine is a mess, from the years of the secrets and the heavy-duty stress. I filled up the margins and I've blotted the ink on everything I've done and everything I think. I'm down to the bottom of the final white sheet, where the ink and the paper are about to meet. It's a heavy-duty volume of the dust and the rain, the blueprints of pleasure and the maps of the pain. The pen is a hammer in a trembling hand, recording the history of a shifting land. It's the last page of a heavy-duty diary, a quiet little ending for a heart that was fiery, closing the record and shutting the door on the things that I'm not gonna say anymore. A final confession, a period of storm, in the most crowded story that I've ever known. The last page of a heavy-duty diary. I remember the first entry 20 years back, when the ink was as deep as a midnight track. Now the handwriting's shaky and the words are all few, because I've said all I can to the world and to you. There's a peace in the finish, the grace in the end, when the truth truth and the silence finally blend. They say a life isn't lived until it's been told, but there's a heavy-duty beauty in the letting go of the hold. To leave the book sitting on a mahogany shelf and start a new chapter in the heart of yourself. It's the last page of a heavy-duty diary, a quiet little ending for a heart that was fiery, closing the record and shutting the door on the things that don't say anymore. Final confession, a period of stone, and the most crowded story that I've ever known. The last page of a heavy-duty diary. A heavy-duty diary. There's a hole in the roof where the rain leaks in, but it lets me see where the stars begin. And that old guitar with the cracked wood grain, well, it finally learned how to sing the pain. I used to spend my life trying to keep it all tight, polishing the edges till they caught the light. But a mirror that's perfect only shows you the skin. It's the cracks in the glass that let the light deep in. I stopped fighting the tide, stopped holding my breath, and I found a little life in a world of death. Maybe I'm better off broken, better off torn, like a pair of old jeans that are perfectly worn. You can't fix a heart that was never truly real, and you can't heal a soul that's forgotten how to feel. So let the pieces fall where they're meant to be. Yeah, I think I'm better off broken and free. I saw you at the station in your Sunday best, hiding the heavy right under your chest, looking so polished, looking so grand, with a trembling heart and a shaking hand. But I'm standing here with my scars on display, and for the first time I ain't looking away. Kintsugi gold in the lines of my face, every mistake is a saving grace. If I hadn't shattered, if I hadn't fell, I'd still be a prisoner in a perfect shell. Maybe I'm better off broken, better off torn, like a pair of old jeans that are perfectly worn. You can't fix a heart that was never truly real, and you can't heal a soul that's forgotten how to feel. So let the pieces fall where they're meant to be. Yeah, I think I'm better off broken and free. Yeah, I'll leave the glue on the shelf. I finally like the look of myself, jagged edges and all, beautifully broken. Yeah, I'm better off broken. I'm better off broken. asphalt ends where the timber begins, and the dust starts to settle on my old man's sins. It's a washboard rhythm under heavy-duty tires, passing by the ghosts and the rusted alba wires. Every rock that's kicking up against the metal floor is a memory of leaving through an open door. The rearview mirror is a cloudy shade of brown, watching the steeple of a dying little town. The distance is a stretch of the limestone and the grit, and I'm feeling every single lonely mile of it. It's the gravel road's long goodbye, underneath the weight of a heavy-duty sky. It don't let you run and it don't let you race. It makes you look back at every familiar face. A slow-motion exit from the life I used to know, crunching through the secrets in a steady, steady roll. The gravel road's long goodbye. There's a mailbox leaning like it's tired of the news, and a pair of work boots that nobody would choose. The creek is a silver line running through the pines, marking out the borders and the family lines. I'm treading a cloud like a heavy-duty veil, unwinding in a weary and a broken-hearted trail. They say the fastest way home is a straight line of black, but the gravel is the only thing that'll take you back. It holds on to the footprints and it holds on to the rain, that it's the only path it understands a heavy-duty pain. It's the gravel road's long goodbye, underneath the weight of a heavy-duty sky. It don't let you run and it don't let you race. It makes you look back at every familiar face. A slow-motion exit from the life I used to know, crunching through the secrets in a steady, steady roll. The gravel road's a long goodbye. Yeah, I feel the storms kick in the air, getting thick, turning the last bend where the memories end. The gravel road, long goodbye. Yes, a gravel road. She grew up singing hymns on Sunday morning pews. Daddy preached the gospel, Mama taught her how to choose. But Friday night she'd sneak out to the riverbank lights, dancing barefoot in the dirt under them pale moonlight. She'd sway like the willow trees when the wind blows through, moving like the river, wild and free and true. Hands raised high like she was praising up above, but the way she moved her hips felt like a little bit of love. Country girl, shake it for Jesus, twirling in the moonlight. Nobody's gonna see this heart full of heaven, body full of fire, dancing like the devil never taught her how to lie. Yeah, country girl, shake it for Jesus. Lord, shake it for Jesus tonight. She'd quote a little scripture while she laughed and spun around. Said grace is what you make it when the good Lord ain't looking down. We two-step slow to an old church hymn on the radio. Then she'd pull me closer like the angels didn't know. She wasn't trying to be bad, she was just being free. A little bit of sinner wrapped in sweet sincerity. Every move she made felt like a Sunday prayer mixed with a little wildfire that was smoking in the air. Country girl, shake it for Jesus, twirling in the moonlight. Nobody's gonna see this heart full of heaven, body full of fire, dancing like the devil never taught her how to lie. Yeah, country girl, shake it for Jesus. Lord, shake it for Jesus tonight. She said if the good Lord made this body, He must have made it to move. So she danced like salvation was something she could prove. I just stood there smiling, watching heaven come alive in a country girl who knew how to praise and how to thrive. Country girl, shake it for Jesus, swaying soft and gentle like the answer to my prayers is a little bit of holy mixed with a whole lot of wild. She's the sweetest kind of trouble that ever made me smile. Yeah, country girl, shake it for Jesus. Keep on, shake it for Jesus tonight. Shake it for Jesus. Yeah, shake it nice and slow. Country girl, shake it for Jesus. The station clock is frozen at 9:45. In a world that won't ever be that way again. The wind is whistling through the broken glass panes while the tumbleweeds dance in the dry weather lanes. I'm standing on the platform with a heavy-duty grip on a one-way ticket for a long-distance trip. The tracks are just twin lines of orange and brown, cutting the path through the heart of this town. I can hear the low thunder of the engines approach, like a heavy-duty ghost in a velvet-lined coach. It's the last train out of this ghost town tonight, chasing the tail of the fading out light. The steam is a curtain, the whistle's a scream, waking the soul from a heavy-duty dream. I'm leaving the dust and the shadows behind, for the only horizon that's left for my mind. The last train out of this ghost town. Through the window at the Main Street decay, where the shops and the shadows have all turned to gray. The closed signs are hanging like a heavy-duty shroud under the weight of a stationary cloud. There's no one to wave and there's no one to cry as the iron and the timber start to roll on by. They say you can't run from the place you were born, but I'm cutting the tether and I'm sounding the horn. It takes a whole lot of power to break through the rust and rise like a giant from the heavy-duty dust. It's the last train out of this ghost town tonight, chasing the tail of the fading out light. The steam is a curtain, the whistle's a scream, waking the soul from a heavy-duty dream. I'm leaving the dust and the shadows behind, for the only horizon that's left for my mind. The last train out of this ghost town. Watch the bridges burn, leaving the hollow with no one to follow. Last train out of this ghost town. Bell is missing from the belfry tower, and the playground surrendered to the wildflower. The windows are boarded with a plywood grate, keeping the ghosts of the children at play. I can still see the ruts from the yellow bus in the red clay dirt that survived all of us. The chalk is dust and the slate is cracked and the library shelves are neatly sacked. But if you listen close to the whistling pine, you can hear the rhythm of a nursery rhyme. It's just an old schoolhouse on the hill, standing so stubborn and standing so still, where we learned our letters and we learned our names and the rules of the world and the playground games. A brick and mortar memory of a simpler time, before the mountain got so hard to climb. I carved my initials in the sycamore tree, right next to the girl who meant the world to me. The ink on the desk is long since dried, and the secrets we whispered have all moved inside. The hallways are narrow and the ceiling is low, but it's the only foundation I used to know. They built a new one down by the interstate with a digital sign and a heavy iron gate, but it don't have the soul of the creaky floor or the hand-painted numbers on the heavy oak door. It's just an old schoolhouse on the hill, standing so stubborn and standing so still, where we learned our letters and we learned our names and the rules of the world and the playground games. A brick and mortar memory of a simpler time, before the mountain got so hard to climb. Yeah, the lesson's over and the bell is gone, but the ghost of the teacher is still hanging on at the old schoolhouse on the hill. Steam is rising from the iron tracks. I'm staring at a bag I didn't even pack, just a jacket of smoke and a heavy heart, watching the town of my childhood depart. The conductor is calling, his voice like a ghost, leaving behind what I love the most. Clickety-clack, the rhythm of the rail is a lonesome song for a soul that's pale. I don't need a ticket with a town on the line, I just need a place that isn't yours and mine. I'm on a midnight train to nowhere tonight, chasing the blackness, escaping the light. No destination, no map in my hand, just a rolling cage through a hollow land. Whistle is screaming, cutting through the air on a midnight train nowhere. I see the porch lights flickering by, small town secrets under a velvet sky. There's a woman in 4B, she's crying in her sleep. Maybe she's got promises she couldn't keep. Me, I'm just staring at my reflection in the glass, watching the ghosts of my old life pass. The wheels keep turning, grinding on the steel, trying to forget the way you made me feel. Every mile I gain is a memory lost, but I'm still counting up the heavy cost. I'm on a midnight train to nowhere tonight, chasing the blackness, escaping the light. No destination, no map in my hand, just a rolling cage through a hollow land. Whistle is screaming, cutting through the air on a midnight train nowhere. Yeah, keep on rolling through the dark and the cold, till the engine breaks and the story's told. Nowhere, nowhere at all. The lake is turning to a sheet of lead as the fire in the west begins to go to bed. The ripples are smoothing in the cooling air, leaving a mirror for the things that are there. heavy-duty silence is pulling the veil over the dock and the rusted-out rail. There's a silver-white glint on the edge of the shore, where the world doesn't feel like a weight anymore. Just a final reflection, a golden goodbye, written in liquid beneath the dark sky. It's the last light on the water tonight, holding on to the ghost of the afternoon bright, a shimmering path that's beginning to fade into the depths of the heavy-duty shade. It's a quiet kind of glory, a slow motion in before the night and the deep water secrets blend. The last light on the water. The dragonflies have vanished to the reeds and the mud, and the cooling of the earth is in the veins of my blood. I'm watching the orange turn to purple and gray, like the heavy-duty ending of a long-distance day. The surface is steady, the surface is still, as the shadows are climbing the side of the hill. They say the dark is where the story gets lost, but it's just the price that the daylight has cost. And if you look closely at the glow on the wave, you'll see the beauty that the evening gave. It's the last light on the water tonight, holding on to the ghost of the afternoon bright, a shimmering path that's beginning to fade into the depths of the heavy-duty shade. It's a quiet kind of glory, a slow motion in before the night and the deep water secrets blend. The last light on the water. Yeah, watch it disappear. The end of the year, into the black, and it don't come back. The last light on the water. I pulled into this dive bar around 10:15. Neon sign flickering like it's giving up again. Bartender knows my name, pours a neat without a word, 'cause everybody here knows exactly what I heard. She lived with my best friend in that shiny new ride. Took the dog, took the dreams, left the pain behind. Now I'm sitting here alone with this bottle and my pride, trying to drown the memory, but it just won't die. I'm whiskey bent and heartbroken, tears heartbroken. She said, I love my truck more than I loved her touch. Guess she finally found a man who gave her just enough. And now I'm spinning at these tires on these back road lines, chasing tail lights that ain't never gonna be mine. The radio's playing our song, twisting like a knife. Every damn lyric cuts deeper in my life. I call her up right now if I wasn't so damn drunk. But even sober, I know she ain't ever coming back. I'm whiskey bent and heartbroken, tears mixing with the bourbon. Yeah, I'm choking on the words I never said and the love I can't forget. Every shot's a bullet, but I ain't dead yet. Whiskey bent and heartbroken, Lord, I'm whiskey bent and heartbroken. Maybe tomorrow I'll wake up and feel alright, but tonight I'm gonna burn this memory down right. One more round for the fool who gave her everything. Here's to the heartbreak that taught me how to sing. Yeah, I'm whiskey bent and heartbroken, screaming at the ceiling, prayers unspoken. If love is just a gamble, then I lost it all tonight. But I'll keep pouring till the pain don't feel so right. Whiskey bent and heartbroken, goddamn, I'm whiskey bent and heartbroken. Whiskey bent and heartbroken. Yeah, pour me one more, 'cause I ain't ready to let go. The moon pulled back its heavy-duty hand, leaving a stretch of silver gray sand. The ocean retreated to the deep water blue, leaving the world looking shiny and new. But high on the bank where the seagrass is tall, there's a mark in the mud that didn't fade at all. They're deep in the clay and they're hardened by sun, from a heavy-duty journey that's already done. Beyond the reach of the foam and the spray, where the saltwater memory was washed away. They're just the footprints that the tide forgot in a heavy-duty, lonely little secret spot, escaping the rhythm of the rise and the fall, standing their ground against the ocean's call. A permanent path on a temporary shore of a traveler who isn't coming back no more. The footprints that the tide forgot. One step for the struggle, one step for the stride, of a soul that was moving with a heavy-duty pride. They don't smooth away when the breakers come in. They're etched in the earth like a beautiful sin, a fossilized record of a walk in the dark, leaving behind a heavy-duty spark. They say that the water cleanses the soul, that the waves are the ones who are in control. But sometimes the spirit leaves a mark so deep that even the Atlantic can't wash it to sleep. They're just the footprints that the tide forgot in a heavy-duty, lonely little secret spot, escaping the rhythm of the rise and the fall, standing their ground against the ocean's call. A permanent path on a temporary shore. I'm a traveler the tide forgot. Yeah, watch the water rise underneath the skies, but the ground stays dry. Underneath the wire, the footprints that the tide forgot. The odometer's clicking on a brand new Grand in a corner of the county that I understand. The tires are humming a familiar tune under the glow of a waning moon. I've seen the deserts and I've seen the coast, but I'm heading for the thing that I miss the most. The gravel's crunching like a choir of stone, the sweetest music that I've ever known. I'm shifting down as a creek comes near, leaving the shadows of the lonely year. It's just the final mile and the front porch light burning like a star in the middle of the night. The end of the road and the start of the rest, the quietest beat in a traveler's breast. I've chased the horizon and I've chased the sun, but the long haul journey is finally done at the final mile and the front porch light. I see the silhouette of the willow tree, looking like it's waiting just to welcome me. The paint is peeling on the mailbox post in the place that I've always loved the most. I don't need a map and I don't need a sign to tell me that this little piece of earth is mine. They say a man is built of the roads he takes and the heavy-duty choices that his spirit makes. But every turn and every highway line was just leading me back to this design. It's just the final mile and the front porch light burning like a star in the middle of the night. The end of the road and the start of the rest, the quietest beat in a traveler's breast. I've chased the horizon and I've chased the sun, but the long haul journey is finally done at the final mile and the front porch light. brake, for heaven's sake, turn off the key. Just you and me, the final mile and the front porch light. Yeah, I'm home. He's standing by the window where the neon bleeds, looking at the junk that nobody needs. A rusted out trumpet and a wedding band, a heavy duty life in a second-hand land. But his eyes are fixed on a mahogany case, with a pendulum swinging at a funeral pace. It's got Roman numbers and a brass-plated key, and it's ticking like a heart that's finally free. He checks his wrist, but his watch has stopped since the day his world was finally swapped. It's just the old man and the pawn shop clock, counting down the seconds to the final lock, watching the minutes that he couldn't save in the dusty light of a bargain bin cave. It's a rhythm of wood and a rhythm of steel, turning on a heavy-duty invisible wheel. The old man and the pawn shop clock. And he remembers the chime in the hallway rug, the scent of the cedar and the coffee mug, before the bills piled up like a winter snow, and the doctor said it was time to go. Now he comes here just to hear it strike, the only sound in the world that he still likes. They say time is money and money is time, but you can't buy back a single mountain climb. It's sitting on a shelf with a 90-buck tag, a lifetime of moments in a plastic bag. It's just the old man and the pawn shop clock, counting down the seconds to the final lock, watching the minutes that he couldn't save in the dusty light of a bargain bin cave. It's a rhythm of wood and a rhythm of steel, turning on a heavy-duty invisible wheel. The old man and the pawn shop clock. Yeah, listen to the tick. The air is getting thick. One more chime at the end of the line. The old man and the pawn shop clock. Found it tucked in the back of a drawer, under some letters from a forgotten war. It's curled at the edges and the black's turned to gray, but it feels like it happened just yesterday. You're leaning against the fender of that old blue truck with a smile that says we'd found our luck. The world's got a way of moving too fast, turning the future into the past, but I'm holding a moment that refuses to die right here in the palm of my hand and my eye. And we're forever in a faded photograph, still hearing the echo of your golden laugh. The sun's always setting, the sky's always gold. We're still young and we're never getting old. Time can't touch us and the rain can't fall on the two of us standing against the wall in a faded photograph. Your hair's caught in the wind of a July breeze, and the shadows are dancing under the trees. I remember the smell of the rain on the heat, and the way my heart skipped a heavy beat. We didn't have a penny or a plan in sight, but we had the stars and we had the night. Now there's lines on my face and silver in yours, and we've walked through 1,000 different doors. But when I look at this paper, the years disappear, and I'm right back in the minute you held me near. And we're forever in a faded photograph, still hearing the echo of your golden laugh. The sun's always setting, the sky's always gold, and we're still young and we're never getting old. Time can't touch us and the rain can't fall on the two of us standing against the wall in a faded photograph. It's a little bit blurry and a little bit torn, but it's where our forever was born. Just you and me in a faded photograph. Bar sign's buzzing like it's about to give up. Red and blue glowing on the cracked up sidewalk. I'm sitting at the corner stool where the shadows play, nursing one more beer to wash the memory away. She said she'd meet me here when the clock hit 10, but it's midnight and she ain't walked in. The bartender keeps pouring like he feels my pain, while the neon lights keep flickering her name. They fade when you close your eyes. She promised forever in that glow so bright. Now I'm chasing shadows in the middle of the night. Yeah, neon lights and neon lights. Lord, nothing cuts deeper than neon lights. She looks so good under that pink and purple haze. Said, baby, I'm yours in 100 different ways. But every time the lights hit different on her face, I saw the truth hiding in that beautiful place. Now the jukebox plays our song like it's mocking me. Every word feels heavier than it used to be. I keep checking my phone for a text that won't come, while the neon keeps burning like nothing's wrong. cuts deeper than neon lights. Maybe I should've known when her smile didn't reach her eyes. Maybe I should've seen through all that pretty disguise. But the lights made it easy to believe what I wanted to see. Now I'm paying the price for what the neon showed me. Neon lights and neon lights, they look like heaven, but they're hell in disguise. She left me here with nothing but this empty glass and a heart full of questions that'll never get asked. Yeah, neon lights and neon lights. I'm still sitting here under neon lights. Neon lights. Yeah, they always look better from the outside. The floorboards are groaning under layers of dust, and the heavy-duty iron is a landscape of rust. But it stands in the corner like a king on a throne, in a cabin of cedar and a chimney of stone. The door's hanging open on a hinge made of grit, waiting for a match that'll never be lit. I can almost hear the crackle and the snap of the pine, back when the winter was a friend of mine. The belly of the beast used to glow a deep red, warming up the memories and the spirits under bed. It's the old one stove in a deserted place, with a heavy-duty history and a cold iron face, holding on to the heat of a fire long gone, in the middle of a valley and a grayscale dawn. A cast iron heart in a hollowed-out room, keeping back the shadows and the heavy-duty bloom. The old wood stove. Here's a kettle still sitting with the bottom of black, and like it's waiting for a traveler who's never coming back. The wood box is empty and the ashes are gray, blown by the wind in the slow motion wave. It's all the hard winters and it's all the new life in the hands of the husband and the heart of the wife. They say that the stone is the thing that'll last, but the iron is the anchor of a heavy-duty past. It doesn't rot away, it doesn't turn to glass, it just watches all the seasons and the centuries pass. It's the old wood stove in a deserted place, with a heavy-duty history and a cold iron face, holding on cast iron heart in a hollowed out room, keeping back the shadows and the heavy duty gloom. The old wood stove, yeah, touch the cold steel. Remember how it feels. The embers in the dark, looking for a spark. The old wood stove, and in a deserted cabin, I'm rolling down the window of this old Ford truck, passing the theater where we tried our luck. The marquee's missing letters and the paint is thin, but I can still see us trying to sneak in. The hardware store is a coffee shop now, but I still see my daddy wiping sweat from his brow. The stoplight still swinging on a rusty wire, reminding me of a heart that was once on fire. It's only 4 blocks from the start to the end, but it's 1,000 miles of remember when. Down on Main Street, where the ghosts all play, in the golden haze of a Saturday. Every storefront window and every cracked brick is a Polaroid picture that'll always stick. Time's moved on, but the heart stays still in the shadows of the valley and the water mill. Just a ghost town of Main Street memories. There's a corner booth at the old Five and Dime, where we carved our names to outrun time. The barbershop pole doesn't spin anymore, and there's a Felice sign on the grocery store, but I can still hear the parade and the high school band and the feel of your small, warm, trembling hand. They say progress is a train that you can't get off, but sometimes the engine is just a weary cough. They can tear down the wood and the mortar and stone, but they can't touch the spirit of the place I've known. Down on Main Street, where the ghosts all play, in the golden haze of a Saturday. Every storefront window and every cracked brick is a Polaroid picture that'll always stick. Time's moved on, but the heart stays still in the shadows of the valley and the water mill. Just a ghost town of Main Street memories. Yeah, the neon's humming, the sun is setting, and I'm just driving, not quite forgetting. Main Street memories. The room is a cavern of a heavy-duty quiet. After the storm, the soul-searching writing. The diary is closed and the ink has all dried on the ghosts and the giants that live deep inside. I'm picking up a guitar with a neck made of maple, removing the rust and the heavy-duty staple. My fingers are callous from the roads I have run, but the work of the Spirit has only begun. I'm reaching for a frequency of silver bright wire that's born in the ashes of the old-fashioned fire. It's the first note of a brand new song, where the heart and the rhythm finally belong. A heavy-duty vibration in the center of the chest, giving the memory a well-deserved rest. It's a single vibration, a clear-eyed refrain, rising like a harvest from the valley of pain. The first note of a brand new song. It doesn't need a chorus and it doesn't need a rhyme to break through the gravity of a heavy-duty time. It's the sound of the morning on a window of glass, watching the shadows and the centuries pass. It's a clean slate melody, a wide water hum, a message of the now and the yet to become. They say that the ending is the hardest to do, but it's just the foundation for a version of you that doesn't carry the weight of the 100 before. As you step through the light of an open door, it's the first note of a brand new song, where the heart and the rhythm finally belong. A heavy-duty vibration in the center of the chest, giving the memory a well-deserved rest. It's a single vibration, a clear-eyed refrain, rising like a harvest from the valley of pain. The first note of a brand new song. Yeah, let the string ring, hear the silence sing. The air is getting thin, let the future in. The first note of a brand new song. She came down from the city with her high-heeled boots and fancy smile. Said she wanted a weekend away from the concrete and the lights for a while. I showed her dirt roads, bonfires, and stars you can't see in town. She laughed like she'd never heard a country song before. We danced on the tailgate to an old George Strait tune. She kissed me under the moonlight like she meant it too soon. But I could see it in her eyes when the weekend came to an end. She was already packing up to go back where the real world begins. Country boy, city girl, heartbreak. She took a piece of me when she drove away. Left me standing in the dust with nothing but her perfume on my shirt, and a heart that still aches every time I see those city lights hurt. Yeah, country boy, city girl, heartbreak. Lord, this country boy's feeling that city girl heartbreak. I still drive past the spot where we parked that Friday night. Radio plays our song and it still don't feel right. She texts me sometimes just to say she misses the quiet and the view, but we both know she belongs where the skyscrapers break through. I'm still hauling hay and fixing fences like I always do, while she's out there chasing dreams in her high-rise view. We were fire and water, perfect for a little while, but forever was never meant for a country boy and a city girl smile. Country boy, city girl, heartbreak. She took a piece of me when she drove away. Left me standing in the dust with nothing but her perfume on my shirt, and a heart that still aches every time I see those city lights hurt. Yeah, country boy, city girl, heartbreak. Lord, this country boy's feeling that city girl heartbreak. Maybe one day she'll miss the way the gravel feels under her feet. Maybe I'll stop checking my phone for a message I'll never receive. But right now I'm just learning how to live with the ache of falling for a city girl who was never meant to stay. Country boy, city girl, heartbreak. The kind that hits different when the sun starts to fade. I'll keep these back roads and this old truck of mine while she keeps the city lights that once made her shine. Yeah, country boy, city girl, heartbreak. I'll carry this country boy, city girl, heartbreak. Country boy, city girl, heartbreak. Yeah, that's all that's left.
The case is dusty in the corner of the room, hiding like a secret in the velvet and the gloom. I popped the latches and I felt the cedar scent of 1,000 nights and the money we spent on strings and picks and a dream that was loud before we lost the rhythm in the middle of a crowd. The finish is cracked like a wintertime lake, and there's a little bit of rattle in the bridge's wake. But when I strike a chord, the wood starts to hum, like it's been waiting for the music to come. It's just the echo of an old guitar ringing out under the evening star, a ghost of a melody, a lonesome refrain of the joy we found in the deep-seated pain. It ain't just wire and it ain't just wood, it's a story told as only it could, in the echo of an old guitar. I remember the stage at the Grange Hall dance, where I caught the light of a second chance, and the way your voice would climb up high, like a hawk circling in a summertime sky. Now I'm just playing for the shadows and the mice, paying for the memories at a heavy-duty price. They say the songs we write never really die, they just float around in the carbon in the sky, waiting for a hand that's a little bit worn to bring them back home to the place they were born. It's just the echo of an old guitar ringing out under the evening star, a ghost of a melody, a lonesome refrain of the joy we found and the deep-seated pain. It ain't just wire and it ain't just wood, it's a story told as only it could, in the echo of an old guitar. Let the hollow wood sing just a little bit or so before I lose control of the echo of an old guitar. The condensation dripping down the side of the glass, watching the taillights of the Friday night pass. I'm sitting on the tailgate with the radio low, in the kind of quiet only locals know. The frost on the bottle is a bite on my hand, in the humid heat of this bottomland. One sip for the long day, one for the road, one for the weight of this heavy-duty load. But the more that I drink, the more I can see the way things were and the way they should be. It's just a cold beer and a warm memory, fighting for space in the center of me. One's got a chill and the other's a fire, one is the truth and the other's desire. I'm washing down the dust and the ghost of your name, trying to keep the two from feeling the same. A cold beer and a warm memory. I remember the way that you laughed in the dark, by the glowing orange of a bonfire spark. You were leaning on me like a cedar post fence, back when the world made a whole lot of sense. Now the aluminum's cold and the feeling is old, and the story's been written and the story's been told. They say time heals all, but I think they're wrong. It just makes the echoes feel twice as long. So I hold on to the ice and I hold on to the glow, until I got nowhere left to go. It's just a cold beer and a warm memory, fighting for space in the center of me. One's got a chill and the other's a fire, one is the truth and the other's desire. I'm washing down the dust and the ghost of your name, trying to keep the two from feeling the same. A cold beer and a warm memory. gravel track, the frost and the flame still playing the game. A cold beer and a warm memory. The blades are rusted and the tail has been a relic of a century that's come and went. Standing like a skeleton against the blue, doing the only thing it knows how to do. It don't need a motor and it don't need a hand to draw the silver water from the thirsty land. It catches a shiver from the western ridge, over the gully and the broken bridge. A lonely percussion, a metal on metal song has been playing out here all summer long. It's just a windmill turning in a silent field, waiting for a harvest that the dirt won't yield. Round and round in a slow motion dance, at the mercy of the wind and the hands of chance. A spinning ghost on a galvanized tower, counting the minutes and the lonely hour. Windmill turning in a silent field. The cattle have gathered in the shrinking shade of the ribbon circles that the shadows made. The tank is overflowing with a mossy green, the coldest liquid that I've ever seen. It's a steady heartbeat in a world gone still, on the quiet shoulder of a limestone hill. It's seen the dust bowl and it's seen the flood, and the changing of the seasons in the farmer's blood. Staying right here while the rest of us fly, just a heavy-duty needle sewing earth to sky. Just a windmill turning in a silent field, waiting for a harvest that the dirt won't yield. Round and round in a slow motion dance, at the mercy of the wind and the hands of chance. A spinning ghost on a galvanized tower, counting the minutes and the lonely hour. Windmill turning in a silent field. Yeah, let it creep while the tall grass speaks. Keep on spinning from the end to beginning. Windmill turning in a silent field. Mist is rolling off the riverbank, the air is cool and the grass is dank. I'm sitting on the tailgate watching the light break through the grip of a heavy night, then across the valley clear and true. A sound comes ringing old and new. It don't matter if you're a saint or a sinner, a broken loser or a Friday winner. That iron swinging in the whitewashed tower, calling us home in the morning hour. Oh, hear those Sunday morning bells ringing out over the hills and dales, carrying the prayers of the weary and the weak for the peace of mind that we all seek. It's a lonesome song, but it feels like home, no matter how far your heart may roam. God's own rhythm, Sunday morning bells. I remember my mama in her floral dress, smoothing my hair in a soft caress, walking that path to the heavy oak door with a polished shine on the wooden floor. Now I'm the one standing out in the rain, looking for a way to ease the strain. They ring for the babies, they ring for the dead, they ring for the words that were never said. A steady heartbeat for a town that's slow, reminding us all where we ought to go. Oh, hear those Sunday morning bells ringing out over the hills and dales, carrying the prayers of the weary and the weak for the peace of mind that we all seek. It's a lonesome song, but it feels like home, no matter how far your heart may roam. God's own rhythm, Sunday morning bells. Let them ring across the fields of grain, wash away the worry and the pain. Just let them ring, Sunday morning bells. It's sitting there catching the light of the lamp, while the air in this kitchen feels heavy and damp. 18 carats of a promise we made under the oak in the summertime shade. It's a perfect circle, no beginning or end, but I'm looking for pieces I can't even mend. They say gold doesn't tarnish, gold doesn't rust, but what do you do when the love turns to dust? It's weighing me down like a stone in the deep, a secret that's getting too heavy to keep. I've got a gold ring and a blue, blue heart, watching the world we built fall apart. It's a shiny reminder of a meant to be that's turned into a prison for you and for me. Yeah, the metal is bright, but the fire's gone cold between a blue heart and a ring of gold. I remember the day that I slipped it on, before all the laughter was quiet and gone. Now we're just strangers sharing a bed, with 1,000 I'm sorry's that'll never be said. I twist it around when I'm feeling alone, a circle of metal on a finger of bone. I could take it off, I could throw it away, leave it behind at the end of the day, but the mark that it leaves is a permanent line of the life that I thought was yours and was mine. I've got a gold ring and a blue, blue heart, watching the world we built fall apart. It's a shiny reminder of a meant to be that's turned into a prison for you and for me. Yeah, the metal is bright, but the fire's gone cold between a blue heart and a ring of gold. Yeah, it's a heavy weight for a tiny thing, just a blue heart and a gold ring. Yeah, a gold ring. coughing and the sky is gray. But I'm turning the key anyway. I've got a half-empty tank and a pocket of lint, but the clouds are showing a silver hint. I'm putting my chips on a long shot bet because I haven't seen the finish line yet. They say the odds are a mountain to climb, that I'm just wasting my precious time. But a cold wind blowing through a rusty door only makes a man want a whole lot more. It's a little bit of luck and a lot of hope at the end of a fraying tangled rope. I'm swinging out over the deep blue dark, looking for a flame in a tiny spark. It ain't a plan and it ain't a map, it's just a way out of the honey trap of a little bit of luck and a lot of hope. Found a buffalo nickel in the grocery lot. It's the only fortune that I've currently got, but I'm holding it tight like a golden prize, with a dreamer's fire in my tired eyes. The road is long and the shoes are thin, but I'm waiting for the moment the tide rolls in. You can keep your guarantees and your surefire things, I'll take the gamble that the morning brings, because a heart that's hungry and a soul that's free is the only kind of living that's meant for me. It's a little bit of luck and a lot of hope at the end of a fraying tangled rope. I'm swinging out over the deep blue dark, looking for a flame in a tiny spark. It ain't a plan and it ain't a map, it's just a way out of the honey trap of a little bit of luck and a lot of hope. You're just a lucky charm and a strong right arm. Keep on leaning into the meaning of a little bit of luck and a lot of hope.
Driveway's fading in the rearview glass, watching the mailbox and the seasons pass. I've got a suitcase full of used to be and a dashboard pointing toward the free. The yellow lines are a steady beat underneath the rhythm of the rolling heat. I'm leaving the shadows of the valley floor, heading for a place I've never seen before. It ain't a flight and it ain't a race, just a man looking for a different space. It's just the open road and the setting sun, the only two things that can't be outrun. The sky's bleeding into shades of red, with 1,000 miles of asphalt spread ahead. No more anchors and no more chains, just the cooling wind and the western plains, with the open road and the setting sun. I passed a sign that said next gas 50 miles, and I couldn't help but trade my frown for smiles. There's a comfort in the humming of the tires and the way the distance douses all the fires. I don't need a compass or a silver star, just the steady breathing of this old car. They say the horizon is a moving line that you never reach it though you try to find. But I like the chase and I like the view of a world that's starting over fresh and new. It's just the open road and the setting sun, the only two things that can't be outrun. The sky's bleeding into shades of red, with 1,000 miles of asphalt spread ahead. No more anchors and no more chains, just the cooling wind and the western plains, with the open road and the setting sun.
light into the night. Don't look back on the gravel track, just the open road and the setting sun. Yeah, I'm finally gone. The storm finally broke about an hour ago, leaving the attic with a silver gray glow. I'm lying on a mattress on the plywood floor, right where the water came in through the door. But the clouds have parted and the wind has died, leaving a window for the universe inside. There's a jagged little gap in the cedar and tar, where I can see the fire of a billion-year star. It's a heavy-duty hole in a humble place, bringing down the glory of the outer space. It's just starlight through a broken shingle, where the dust and the diamonds finally mingle. A jagged little crack in a weary old roof of a miracle living that's bulletproof. It's the light of the heavens in a world of decay, showing me the beauty in a heavy-duty way. Starlight through a broken shingle. I used to worry about the damage and the cost of the shingles I'd found in the pride that I'd lost. But I wouldn't see the archer or the Big Dipper's cut if I didn't have a reason to be looking on up. Sometimes the wreckage is a blessing in disguise, opening a path for the light in your eyes. They say keep it airtight, they say keep it dry, but you'll never see the truth if you don't see the sky. Let the rain come in if it brings the glow of the only real magic that a man can know. It's just starlight through a broken shingle, where the dust and the diamonds finally mingle. A jagged little crack in a weary old roof of a miracle living that's bulletproof. It's the light of the heavens in a world of decay, showing me the beauty in a heavy-duty way. Starlight through a broken shingle. Yeah, let the rafters shine with a spark divine through the cedar gap on a treasure It's been flickering since the summer of '89. The buzzing halo on a rusted out sign. Half the letters are dark and the glass is cracked, like a tired heart that's been poorly packed. But it's the only lighthouse for 100 miles in a sea of corn and weathered stiles. It says eat some cold beer in a ghostly blue, with a hum that vibrates in your worn out shoe. A lonely beacon for the night shift crew and the wanderers just passing through. It's just a neon sign at the edge of the county, offering up its electric bounty. A little bit of life and a whole lot of dark, a buzzing, humming, glowing spark between the asphalt and the timberline, watching the world under a neon sign. The moths are dancing in the purple glare, in the humid weight of the midnight air. I'm leaning my head against the cold glass pane, watching the buzz and the drizzle in the rain. It don't ask for much and it don't tell lies, just stares at the road with its glowing eyes. They say the LED is the way to go, but I like the one for the gas-filled bow. It's got a soul that the new ones lack, a little bit of history calling me back. It's just a neon sign at the edge of the county, offering up its electric bounty. A little bit of light and a whole lot of dark, a buzzing, humming, glowing spark between the asphalt and the timberline, watching the world under a neon sign. Yeah, keep on buzzing. The world is coming, but the light stays the same in the metal frame, the neon sign at the edge of the county. I threw your old flannel in a box out back, put a full tank of gas in this rusty black Pontiac. The driveway's getting smaller with every gear I shift, and I'm finally catching the breeze. I used to drift, no more walking on eggshells in the kitchen hall. I'm letting your memory hit the brick wall. The white lines are humming a brand new song, and for the first time in forever I'm singing along. I've got the windows down and the radio up, and I'm spilling the bitter from my morning cup. Yeah, I'm leaving you in the rear view tonight, watching your shadow fade out of my sight. Between the red tail lights and the yellow moon, I'm getting over you way too soon. The road ahead is open and the sky is blue, and I'm doing just fine, leaving you in the rear view. Past the town limit sign about 10 miles back, where parked down by the railroad track. I thought I'd feel a sting, thought I'd feel a tear, but the only thing I'm feeling is the atmosphere. The mountains are calling and the desert is wide, and there's nobody left to take me for a ride. I spent too many miles looking at the past, trying to make a dying engine really last. But you can't steer a car if you're looking behind, so I'm clearing the smoke out of my mind. Yeah, I'm leaving you in the rear view tonight, watching your shadow fade out of my sight. Between the red tail lights and the yellow moon, I'm getting over you way too soon. The road ahead is open and the sky is blue, and I'm doing just fine, leaving you in the rear view. Yeah, just a speck in the glass, watching the ghosts of us pass, smaller and smaller until you're gone, leaving you in the rear view. We stole a jar of shine from her daddy's back shed, laughed like crazy as we ran through the tall grass instead. Sat on the hood of my truck under a big old Georgia moon. Her lips tasted like fire and trouble coming way too soon. She whispered secrets nobody else was ever meant to hear, while the crickets sang back up and the stars hung crystal clear. We were young, reckless, and burning hot and burning bright, and didn't know that kind of fire only lasts one summer night. Moonshine kisses and midnight regrets, sweet as sugar, but they leave you in a mess. One taste of her love, and I still can't forget those moonshine kisses and midnight regrets. Yeah, moonshine kisses and midnight regrets. We carved our names inside that old oak tree, promised forever like it came so easy. But forever only lasted till the jar ran dry. She kissed me goodbye with tears in her eyes. Now every time the moon comes up full and round, I can still feel her memory spinning me around. I swear I taste that shine every time I close my eyes, and the way she said my name still echoes in the night. Moonshine truth is I knew we were heading for ruin. Still I'd do it all again, just to feel that fire, even if it burns me up and leaves me walking through the wire. Moonshine kisses and midnight regrets, the kind of love you never really get over yet. I'll carry 'em with me till the day that I'm gone, and those stolen summer nights when we thought we'd last so long. Yeah, moonshine kisses and midnight regrets. Lord, I still miss those midnight regrets. Moonshine kisses, midnight regrets. Yeah, I still taste you every night. The screen door is slapping at a ghost in the air, and the hallway is stripped and the closets are bare. The floorboards are pale where the rug used to lie, like a memory of a son that refused to die. I'm standing in the center of the living room floor, watching the sunlight slant through the door. It's a hazy parade of the skin and the bone, of every hello and every alone, dancing in circles in a vertical beam, like the heavy-duty particles of a half-broken dream. It's just the dust of 1,000 departures, under the weight of the heavy-duty arches, the residue leaving in the sediment of goodbye, rising from the carpet to the charcoal sky. It's what's left of the laughter and what's left of the pride, when there's nothing but the echoes left trapped inside, the dust of 1,000 departures. I remember the boxes, and I remember the tape, and the way that we tried to plan an escape. But you leave a little piece of your heart on the shelf, and a little bit of the man that you called yourself. It settles on the windows and it settles on the sill, in the quiet of a house that's finally still. They say take only memories, leave only tracks, but we leave a whole lot more when we don't look back. A heavy-duty layer of the years we spent, the silver gray ashes of the way we went. It's just the dust of 1,000 departures, under the weight of the heavy-duty arches, the residue leaving in the sediment of goodbye, rising from the carpet to the charcoal sky. It's what's left of the laughter and what's left of the pride, when there's nothing but the echoes left trapped inside, the dust of 1,000 departures. Yeah, sweep it all away to the end of the day. Let the air grow thin, where the next begins. The dust of 1,000 departures. The horizon's got a heartbeat, a pulse of angry red, waking up the shadows in the sleepy valley bed. It's a silhouette of timber, a skeleton of pine, engulfed in a fury that's crossing over the line. There's no siren screaming, just the crackle and the pop of a heavy-duty history coming to a stop. The cedar and the clover, the hay from last July, are turning into embers that are painting up the sky. A lifetime of labor and a century of wood growing up in a way that we never understood. It's just a bonfire in the distance, a flicker in the dark, a heavy-duty ending for every single spark. The roof is falling inward and the walls are giving way, lighting up the memories in a terrified display. It's a beacon on the ridge, a signal in the night, watching the past burn out of sight. Barn fire in the distance. The neighbors are all standing on the gravel of the lane, feeling the heat, but helpless for the pain. They remember the dances and the grain in the bin. Now the air is tasting like a metallic kind of sin. The animals are quiet and the wind is holding still, as the orange giant rages on the shoulder of the hill. They say what doesn't kill you only makes you grow, but there's a heavy-duty sorrow in the watching of the glow, when the temple of the harvest becomes a funeral pyre, and the truth is just the ash in the middle of the fire. It's just a bonfire in the distance, a flicker in the dark, a heavy-duty ending for every single spark. The roof is falling inward and the walls are giving way, lighting up the memories in a terrified display. It's a beacon on the ridge, a signal in the night, watching the past burn out of sight. Barn fire in the distance. Yeah, let the rafters fall through the smoke and the coal. The ground is getting hot in the empty lot. Barn fire in the distance. bar's almost empty, neon sign flickering low. Bartender knows my order, pours it nice and slow. I stare at that empty glass like it's holding your face, wishing one more round could bring you back to this place. Your memory hits harder than this whiskey ever could. Every sip just reminds me of the way you felt so good. I tried to chase you out, with liquor and with time, but you're still running circles around this heart of mine. So give me one more shot of you, even if it burns right through. I don't care if it leaves me black and blue. Just pour me one more shot of you. Yeah, one more shot of you. Lord, I need one more shot of you. We used to laugh until the whole damn world disappeared. Now I'm laughing with these strangers, but it don't sound the same in here. Your lipstick on the rim of every glass I see. Even when you're gone, you're still killing me. I know I should move on, find somebody new, but nobody else can do what one taste of you could do. So I keep coming back to the same old bar stool and chasing ghosts in the bottom of a shot glass full of you. So give me one more shot of you, even if it burns right through. I don't care if it leaves me black and blue. Just pour me one more shot of you. Yeah, one more shot of you. Lord, I need one more shot of you. Maybe tomorrow I'll wake up and finally let you go, but tonight I'm still holding on to what I used to know. One more taste, one more lie, one more night pretending that you're still here, and this ache is finally ending. So give me one more shot of you. Let it hit me like it used to do. I'll take the hurt if it brings me closer to the truth. Just pour me one more shot of you. Yeah, one more shot of you. God, I still want one more shot of you. One more shot of you. Yeah, just one more. The porch lights flickering, crickets singing low. You're standing there in the moonlight with that look I know. Your lipstick smudged from the last time we tried to say goodbye. but we both know we lied. You pull me close like the world's about to end. Whisper my name like it's something you can't pretend. Your hands are trembling, but your eyes are on fire. We both know this love is walking on a wire. So kiss me like you mean it, then leave. Make it hurt so good that I can't even breathe. Give me one more night of your sweet pretend, then walk away like we never happened again. Yeah, kiss me like you mean it, then leave. Lord, kiss me like you mean it, then leave. We've done this dance 100 times before. You show up at my door when you can't take no more. One more round of maybe we can try. Then morning comes and you're already saying goodbye. Your perfume still lingering on my shirt. Your words are still burning like they always hurt. But when your lips touch mine, the whole world disappears. For a minute I forget you're gonna disappear. So kiss me like you mean it, then leave. Make it hurt so good that I can't even breathe. Give me one more night of your sweet pretend, then walk away like we never happened again. Yeah, kiss me like you mean it, then leave. Lord, kiss me like you mean it, then leave. I know I should tell you not to come around no more, but every time you knock I still open up the door. 'Cause even if it's only for a little while, feels better than these empty nights without your smile. So kiss me like you mean it, then leave. Take everything you want, set my heart free. I'll take the hurt if it means one more taste of the way you love me before you walked away. Yeah, kiss me like you mean it, then leave. Just kiss me like you mean it, then leave. Kiss me like you mean it, then leave. Yeah, one more time, then leave.
The neon's flickering, losing its glow. The bartender's cleaning the taps in a row. The floor is all scuffed from a long Friday night, and the band is unplugging the last rest of the light. But I'm standing here with my hand in your hand, trying to ignore that the world's gonna stand. The jukebox is down to its very last dime, and I'm begging the clock for a little more time. Just one more spin before the magic is gone, before we both have to face the gray of the dawn. It's the last dance at the honky-tonk tonight, under the hum of the fading blue light. The sawdust is settled, the whiskey is dry, and I'm looking for forever in the blink of an eye. One more step, baby, slow and sweet, between the empty bar stools and our tired feet, at the last dance at the honky-tonk. Your head's on my shoulder, your eyes are half closed, the scent of your perfume in the dust in our nose. Tomorrow this place will be quiet and cold, just another story that's already been told. Right now the shadows are dancing along to the ghost of the melody, a bittersweet song. They're locking the door and they're turning the key, but the world's still spinning for you and for me. Don't let go yet, let the moment just hang, like the echo of the steel guitar that just sang. It's the last dance at the honky-tonk tonight, under the hum of the fading blue light. The sawdust is settled, the whiskey is dry, and I'm looking for forever in the blink of an eye. One more step, baby, slow and sweet, between the empty bar stools and our tired feet, at the last dance at the honky-tonk. Yeah, the lights are coming up, the music's died down, but I'm still holding on in this old part of town. One last dance at the honky-tonk. Left a note on the dashboard, wrote it in red ink, said I can't do this small town life no more, I need to think. Packed her bags in the middle of the night, didn't make a sound, just the click of her high heels on the concrete as she walked out. No muddy boots, no tears on the porch swing, no long hug goodbye, one last country song to sing. She just slipped away clean, like she was never really here. Left me with the silence and the smell of her perfume in the air. country about her goodbye. Lord, there ain't nothing country about her goodbye. I expected her to stay for one more bonfire night, maybe dance one last time underneath the pale moonlight. But she was already gone before the roosters even crowed. I left the screen door slamming like a shot that never reloads. Now every gravel road feels a little too quiet. Every country song on the radio sounds like a riot. She took the wild with her when she drove away. Left this country boy standing here with nothing left to say. Ain't nothing country about her goodbye. No dirt road tears, no slow I'll miss you sigh. She left like the city girls do, quick and cold. Took my heart and my last bit of hope down that old back road. Yeah, ain't nothing country about her goodbye. Lord, there ain't nothing country about her goodbye. I thought love down here came with sweet tea and slow goodbyes, with one last kiss and a promise under southern skies. But she packed up her dreams and left without a fight. Guess some hearts just ain't made for these red dirt nights. Ain't nothing country about her goodbye. She didn't even look back when she waved from the drive. Just a clean break, no mess, no tears in her eyes. Left this country boy learning how real heartbreak feels like. Yeah, ain't nothing country about her goodbye. God knows there ain't nothing country about her goodbye. Ain't nothing country about her goodbye. Yeah, she just left clean and cold. I smelled it on your coat when you walked through the door. Cheap perfume and cigarette smoke I never smelled before. Your lipstick wasn't mine, and your eyes wouldn't meet mine. You said you were working late, but I knew you were lying. The engine was still warm on your little SUV, diesel smoke hanging heavy like the lies between you and me. I poured 2 cups of coffee like we used to every night, but this time the silence felt heavier than the fight. Cheating hard and diesel smoke, that's all that's left of the love we used to hold. I can taste the goodbye in the way you say my name. Another late night story that don't sound the same. Yeah, cheating hard and diesel smoke.
this cheating heart and diesel smoke. You swore it was nothing, just a friend from out of town, but your phone kept lighting up when you laid it face down. I sat there on the front steps, watching taillights disappear, wondering how a love so real could vanish in thin air. The radio played our song like it was mocking me, every word cut deeper than I ever thought could be. I lit up one more cigarette just to kill the quiet pain. Diesel smoke and heartbreak mixing in the rain. Cheating heart and diesel smoke, that's all that's left of the love we used to hold. I can taste the goodbye in the way you say my name. Another late night story that don't sound the same. Yeah, cheating heart and diesel smoke. This cheating heart and diesel smoke. Maybe I should have seen it coming in, the way you pulled away, the distance in your kisses growing bigger every day. But I kept holding on to what we built from the start, and now I'm left with nothing but this aching in my heart. Cheating heart and diesel smoke, fading slowly as I watch you finally go. I'll keep the porch light burning even though you're gone, 'cause old habits die hard in this small town dawn. Yeah, cheating heart and diesel smoke. Lord, I'll always remember cheating heart and diesel smoke. Diesel smoke, cheating heart, yeah, that's all that's left tonight. Sitting in a velvet box, a heavy silver weight, a relic of a century that finally met its fate. The etching on the casing is a forest in the frost, a map of every second that we've already lost. I wind it till it tightens, but the tension doesn't hold. Just a heavy-duty silence in a casing made of gold. The hands are frozen solid at 4:15, like a shadow on the ceiling or a lock upon the door. The heart of it is snapped, a tiny ribbon made of steel that'll never let the gears know exactly how to feel. It's a pocket watch with a broken mainspring, waiting for a song that it'll never get to sing. Caught in a moment that refuses to pass behind the cracked surface of the heavy-duty glass. The rhythm is gone and the ticking has died, with a lifetime of minutes trapped deep down inside. A pocket watch with a broken mainspring. pulse of it was steady and was true. Now it's just a piece of metal looking back at you. It doesn't care for sunrise and it doesn't care for noon. It's a lonesome little planet with a stationary moon. They say the time is healing, that it flows like a stream. But sometimes it's a jagged part of a half-finished dream, where the tension gets too high and the metal starts to fray, and you're left with a forever in the middle of the day. It's a pocket watch with a broken mainspring, waiting for a song that it'll never get to sing. Caught in a moment that refuses to pass, behind the cracked surface of the heavy-duty glass. The rhythm is gone and the ticking has died, with a lifetime of minutes trapped deep down inside. A pocket watch with a broken mainspring. You feel the cold snap in the memory trap. The hands won't move in the ancient groove. A pocket watch with a broken mainspring. The clouds are gathering heavy and black over the ridge by the railroad track. The neighbors bringing their laundry in, but you're looking at me with a mischievous grin. The first drop hits the dusty ground and the thunder starts a rolling sound. You kicked off your heels by the garden gate. I threw my hat and let the heavens wait. The radio's blaring through the kitchen screen, the wildest ballroom that I've ever seen. And we're doing a two-step in the rain, spinning away the worry and the pain. Mud on our boots and a soak to the bone, the happiest fools that the county's known. Left, right, slide and a dizzy turn, watching the summer lightning burn. Just a two-step in the rain. Your hair's a mess and your dress is a wreck. I've got a cold stream running down my neck, but I've never seen you look so bright in the flickering flash of the stormy light. The gravel's a dance floor, the wind is the band, and I've got the world right here in my hand. Let it pour, let it wash the world away. We got all the sunshine we need today. They can stay inside where it's dry and it's warm, but there's a special kind of magic in the middle of a storm. And we're doing a two-step in the rain, spinning away the worry and the pain. Mud on our boots and a soak to the bone, the happiest fools that the county has known. Left, right, slide and a dizzy turn, watching the summer lightning burn. Just a two-step in the rain. Yeah, one more spin before the sky clears up. Keep on dancing, don't ever stop. Two-step in the rain. Yeah, just you and me. There's a tower of stone where the corn used to grow, far from the salt and the tide's heavy flow. With a lantern room empty and a lens made of dust, and a heavy-duty railing that's bleeding with rust. No ocean for miles, just the waves of the weed, and the shimmer of heat on a dead-end street. They say a madman built it a century back to guide the lost souls on a different track, waiting for a sea that would never arrive to keep a heavy-duty vision alive. It's the ghost of a lighthouse on a landlocked hill, standing so stubborn and standing so still, searching for a coastline that isn't quite there, with a beam made of memory and mountaintop air, a beacon for the dreamers and the ships in the corn, in a place where the heavy-duty spirits are born. The ghost of a lighthouse on a landlocked hill. The white paint is peeling like the skin of a snake in the middle of a valley that was once a great lake. When the wind starts to howl through the vents in the door, it sounds like the crash of the surf on the shore. I'm climbing the spiral, I'm lighting the wick, while the shadows around me grow heavy and thick. They say you're a fool if you're looking for blue in a world that is green and is brown through and through. But sometimes the desert needs a heavy-duty light to get all the wanderers through to the night. It's the ghost of a lighthouse on a landlocked hill, standing so stubborn and standing so still, searching for a coastline that isn't quite there, with a beam made of memory and mountaintop air, a beacon for the dreamers and the ships in the corn, in a place where the heavy-duty spirits are born. The ghost of a lighthouse on a landlocked hill. Yeah, sweep the light round over the ground, no water in sight, just the middle of the night. The ghost of a lighthouse on a landlocked hill. There's a Remy drip in a plastic pail, like a slow-motion hammer on a coffin nail. The plaster is bubbling and the beams are soft up in the corner of the dusty loft. I'm looking at the stains like a Rorschach test in the only place I ever get to rest. The sky outside is a heavy-duty gray and the clouds aren't looking to move away. I got a roll of tape and a prayer in my head, trying to keep the water from the master bed. It's the copper pipe and the leaky roof of a life that's living but ain't bulletproof. Between the rattle of the metal and the groan of the wood, I'm doing the things that a poor man should, patching up the holes in a crumbling dream, trying to hold it steady at the heavy-duty scene. The copper pipe and the leaky roof. The plumbing is humming a lonesome tune under the light of a watery moon. The joints are green with the oxidation of a long-distance leaky faucet frustration. It's a constant battle with the rust and the rain, a heavy-duty burden on a tide house is a sanctuary and a fort, but I'm fighting the war of the losing sort, where the structural integrity is paper thin and a whole wide world is trying to leak in. It's a copper pipe and a leaky roof of a life that's living but ain't bulletproof. Between the rattle of the metal and the groan of the wood, I'm doing the things that a poor man should. Patching up the holes in a crumbling dream, trying to hold it steady at the heavy-duty seam. The copper pipe and a leaky roof. Tighten the wrench in the mildew stench. Wait for the sun when the mending is done. The copper pipe and the leaky roof. There's a giant standing at the edge of the yard, acting like a soldier, acting like a guard. He's been drinking the rain since '94, when we hauled the lumber through the cabin door. I'm just a man with a word in mind, looking for a shelter that I can't quite find. The sun is high and the grass is dry, and there's not a cloud in the burning sky. But I know a place where the air is cool and the world looks like a shimmering pool. I'm sitting in the shadow of a tall pine tree, letting the needle set my spirit free. It's a long dark stretch on the dusty ground, the only quiet place that I've ever found. You can have the neon, you can have the glare, I'll take the scent of the resin in the air, in the shadow of a tall pine tree. I've seen the seasons come and seen them go, from the summer heat to the winter snow. That tree don't move and it don't complain, it just sways a little in the middle of the rain. I'm leaning my back against a rough cut bark, waiting for the day to turn into the dark. It's a wooden tower, a cathedral of green, the most honest thing that I've ever seen. Rooted in the earth, reaching for the blue, just like a heart that's trying to stay true. I'm sitting in the shadow of a tall pine tree, letting the needle set my spirit free. It's a long dark stretch on the dusty ground, the only quiet place that I've ever found. You can have the neon, you can have the glare, I'll take the scent of the resin in the air, in the shadow of a tall pine tree. Yeah, just cooling down, far away from town. Let the branches swing, let the locusts sing, in the shadow of a tall pine tree. Neon signs flickering, last call on the wall. Bartender's giving me that look like I've had enough, y'all. I've been sitting here nursing this beer for way too long, trying to find the courage to sing one more heartbreak song. She used to love it when I called her my darling girl. Now she's somewhere in the city, chasing a different world. I still got her number saved under Don't You Dare. But tonight the whiskey's whispering that I just don't care. It's last call for Redneck Romeo. One more round before I let her go. I'll raise this glass up to the love we used to know, and stumble on home to an empty bed and an empty soul. Yeah, last call for Redneck Romeo. Lord, it's last call for this Redneck Romeo. I remember dancing with her in my muddy boots, two-stepping slow under them old string lights and the moon. She'd laugh and say, boy, you're trouble wrapped in denim. Now I'm just trouble sitting here with nothing but the remnants. The jukebox plays our song like it's mocking my pain. Every word hits harder like the pouring rain. That I could call her up right now, beg her to come home, but I know she stopped answering that redneck phone. It's last call for Redneck Romeo. One more round before I let her go. I'll raise this glass up to the love we used to know, then stumble on home to an empty bed and an empty soul. Yeah, last call for Redneck Romeo. Lord, it's last call for this Redneck Romeo. Maybe tomorrow I'll wake up and try to move on, fix the fence, mow the yard, pretend I'm strong. But right now I'm just a fool with a broken crown, raising one last toast to the girl who turned me down. It's last call for Redneck Romeo. Time to pay the tab and let this heartache go. Here's to all the pretty girls and the nights we stole, and to the ones who taught this country boy how to let go. Yeah, last call for Redneck Romeo. Good night, last call for this Redneck Romeo. Last call for Redneck Romeo. Yeah, one more for the road, and I'm going home. Gravel driveway still warm,
from the summer sun. Old screen door creaking like it always done. I come home with dirt on my jeans and a cut on my hand. You're standing there smiling with a beer and a Band-Aid. We've been dancing in the kitchen since the day we met, barefoot on the hardwood, no worries yet. Life's been throwing punches, but we keep swinging back, laughing through the bruises like it ain't no big attack. Barefoot and banged up, that's how we roll. A little scratched up, but still got plenty of soul. We don't need perfect, we don't need brand new, just you and me, and this worn out love we grew. Yeah, barefoot, banged up, still dancing through the dark, still falling in love. Truck got a dent from that fence I hit last spring. Roof still leaking when the rain starts to sing. Bills stacking high, but we pay them with a smile, 'cause money can't buy the way you make it worthwhile. Kids are running wild, leaving toys on the floor. Dogs chewing my boots like he did before. We're tired, we're broke, but we're rich, and what counts? Two hearts beating steady on this bumpy county route. Barefoot and banged up, that's how we roll. A little scratched up, but still got plenty of soul. We don't need perfect, we don't need brand new, just you and me, and this worn out love we grew. Yeah, barefoot and banged up, still dancing through the dark, still falling in love. Some folks chase a shiny life in the big city glow, but I'd rather have these calloused hands and the love we know. Every scar we carry tells a story we can claim. We built this life together, through the joy and through the pain. Barefoot and banged up, that's how we roll. Holding on to each other when the cold winds blow. We ain't got much, but we got more than most. This simple kind of living fills the heart the most. Yeah, barefoot and banged up, still dancing, still falling, still in love. Barefoot and banged up, yeah, that's all we need. Barefoot and banged up. Barefoot and banged up.
The morning is sharp as a wintertime blade, deep in the heart of the cedar tree shade. I'm swinging the hickory, swinging the steel, connecting with something that's heavy and real. The bite of the iron meets the grain of the oak, sending up a spray of the splinters and smoke. It's a rhythmic percussion in a world of the green, the oldest vibration the valley has seen. Wait for the silence to swallow the crack before the mountain starts sending it back. It's just the echo of an axe in the woods, doing the work that a heavy duty should. Ringing through the hollow and the limestone wall, watching the giants beginning to fall. A lonely kind of music, a steady beat sound, tying the sky to the frozen hard ground. The echo of an axe in the woods. My grandfather's spirit in the swing of my arm, building the heat for a heavy-duty farm. Every strike is a sentence, every chip is a word, the loudest confession the timber is heard. It's a dialogue of muscle and a dialogue of wood, in the place where the ancestors formerly stood. They say the machine is a faster way road to lighten the weight of a heavy-duty load, but there's a peace in the labor and a truth in the strike that a silicone engine will never be like. It's just the echo of an axe in the woods, doing the work that a heavy-duty should. Ringing through the hollow and the limestone wall, watching the giants beginning to fall. A lonely kind of music, a steady beat sound, tying the sky to the frozen hard ground. The echo of an axe in the woods. Yeah, let the ring fly to the top of the sky. One more swing, hear the valley sing. The echo of an axe